Hello everyone and welcome to episode 3 of The Mechanic. This is Jigadias and today I'll be covering Final Fantasy XIV and using the controller to get the most you can out of your crossbar. To start, we're going to go into the main menu, over to System, Character Configuration, go down to Hotbar Settings, then over to Sharing. With Sharing, come down to Cross Hotbar, and what this does, if it's unchecked, then these hotbars will be unique for every job or class you have. So no matter what job you pick, it'll have the actions for that job and not stuff for everything else. The ones that are highlighted, however, those will be shared by all jobs and classes. So if you want a hotbar, say hotbar 8 for mounts, you can have that one hotbar for mounts that works for all jobs and classes. But these are unique, so you have just your job abilities that you need and nothing else. Next, we're going to work with the crossbar, which is your action bar down here. And you use it by holding down either the left or the right, either trigger or bumper, depending on how you have it set up. I use the bumper myself. By default, it's the trigger though. So you want to enable your cross hotbar. You can always display it, but it just takes up screen real estate that's not really necessary. So you can disable that. Hotbar help, that you may need that. I personally don't. You can see the icons, so once you learn your icons, you don't really need it. The use pet hotbar and use mount hotbar, that will actually, whenever you use a mount or summon a pet, you'll be able to switch to that hotbar as one of your crossbars and not have it pop up somewhere else on the screen. Display control guide, not really necessary. Just remember you use your direction pad for the left buttons, your action buttons for the right side buttons, or actions rather. Then we have the cross hotbar controls. The default and what I prefer is hold. So you just hold down either the left or right button to access those actions. Next we have the cross hotbar display type. And this is the default and it makes more sense. So you have your, like I was saying, your direction pad for the left hand side actions and your action buttons for the right hand side actions. Now with the W cross hotbar display settings, I uncheck all these because it makes life a lot easier. Then once that's done, you'll want to come over to your custom tab. With custom, you'll want to do expand hold controls. And with that you can set it to whatever cross hotbar you want. And basically how you use this is you'll hold down either the left or the right button for your actions, and then while you're holding that you'll hold down the other button. So say I hold down, like I was saying for me, the bumpers. I hold down the left bumper to pull up the action, the crossbar. Then while I have that held, also hold down the right button, and that'll give me the set 3 left side. Or if I have the right button held down, then hold down the left along with it, I get set 3 right. It'll take a little getting used to, but once you do, it'll be easy to bring that up. Then next we'll enable the WXHV, which is the W crossbar. And this wording is very inaccurate, so ignore that simultaneous double tap thing. So once you have that enabled, you'll want to also enable the directional buttons. So that'll give you the most actions that you can use with your controller. And I have this set up to where left double tap is crossbar 2 left, and right double tap is crossbar 2 right. And so what you actually do is you double tap either your left or your right action button, either the bumper or the trigger, however you have it set up. So double tapping left would bring up an extra action bar on the left hand side, and that'll be set to left, and then do it on the right and that'll be set to right. For the rest of this, disable it because it'll just make things too complicated and not as straightforward. And you can do the same with your PvP settings if you want, but I don't really PvP, so I don't have any of this enabled. So that's basically it. So remember, mechanics are for more than just cars.